Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a top 25 matchup on hand. Two of the premier teams in the land looking to make a statement that will resonate. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And the Mustangs ready to get this thing started and open the season. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Tigers offense will get the first swing of the game. And here he comes, hardened and battle-scarred and ready to get a new season started.
This guy's had a lot of ups and downs. He's fought through injuries throughout his career. And how good does it feel as a senior now, being a leader on this team, taking the field for one more run this year?
Right, it's so nice to have a guy like this you can trust, you know exactly what you're getting, he knows the playbook, knows the program, a guy you can believe in.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Briggs. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
That's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job.
He's got any space around him. He's able to burst. He's able to make people miss and get extra yards for his offense. You saw it right there.
And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. They're a couple of yards short of the first down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive, so you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Offense working from the pistol. Handoff to the single back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
And this offense has got it all working, right? It's just been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now, a bunch of success. This offense is doing what they want to do, how they want to do it. The defense is going to need to do something different to try to mix up this run.
Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. Leaves it with the back. These two conferences largely share the same geographic footprint. The ACC loves it when they can take down a team from the SEC.
And we see these two conferences play each other oftentimes early in the season, late in the season. David, think about Clemson, South Carolina, Florida, Florida State. These players have a lot of familiarity with one another.
And this already matters so much to these kids because they grew up in the same area a lot of times, like Reese was talking about with the footprint. But how about in the past, too? When your undefeated league champion gets left out of the playoff for an SEC team, a little more fuel for the fire.
They'll try the run. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Pressure coming. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. They draw first blood, and that is exactly what you want to open the season with a drive like that.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TV.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs offense will take the field for the first time. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
Tackled immediately after the catch. The Mustangs want to move quickly. They'll run it from the gun. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to run for it. Oh, gives him the tough stiff arm. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The back goes in motion. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. A little release to the back. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage before he was stopped, but using the running back in the short passing game gives him a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Ellington. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run play action. Finds his man. It's Ellington. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. That was a really nice catch and an even better run after the grab.
Yeah, and get the ball to your playmaker. What's good about having him in the slot is he can...
Open runway ahead. And the defense couldn't corral him, and he took it all the way. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And this offense gets on the board, and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting the push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, 3rd, 4th quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Going to the ground. And a short gain on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the first. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the ball's on the ground. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back. And as an added bonus, they get the first down. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. The Tigers are marching down the field. They'll go to the ground. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They give it to him again. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. He's now up to 52 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. He wants to throw. Slings it downfield. Got his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Off the play fake on first down. Throws to the back. Firing to the right, complete. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Powers through the defender. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, SMU! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Got his man on the right. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Turns it on in midfield. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the 15-yard pickup. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on first and 10. He's going to pass. He'll pull it down and run. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're in the red zone, first and 10 from the 20.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you can tell that play went nowhere from the start.
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the grab on the shuffle. And the incomplete pass on third down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He got it. And now they regain the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. UTSA looked less like a pack of road runners and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in San Antonio, and today they found a way outside of the Alamo Dome. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connor's keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And back to the air on second down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. He gets a block. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but got a lot of running room. The tag! And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
At the pace this guy's going at right now, this could be a record-setting type day. This could be a game for the ages for this dude. He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up that first down. This is still the first half, guys. What is this guy capable of doing?
Off he goes. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And it's caught inside the 30. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Tigers have it with a 1st and 10. He makes the connection.
A quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Ball's at the 24. A lot of confidence in their kicker from here, but they'd love to take it off of his foot and convert the first down. Pulls it in. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. A shot toward the end zone. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to add another to their lead.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
SMU 21.
And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Back to throw, it's Burr. Got his man in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
It's just part of playing the position, and that's an interception this young man's going to learn from. That's the first interception he's thrown in his college football career, and guess what? Probably not going to be his last. You got to turn the page and learn from it.
One more snap coming before halftime. They'll throw it on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pulls it in inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Missouri!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellows, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece here. This is coach speaking. Very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in passing.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. And the Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Burr. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. Got it in the middle. It's Ellington. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. They go to the counter. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Kick is good, and the offense has 3 points to show for the drive. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Arkansas State delivered the knockout blow early in this one, en route to the type of win that can turn some heads there in the Sun Belt. Trust me when I say the party is on in Jonesboro.
The RPO, it's complete.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams, but boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Missouri gets to the line quickly. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Jolly. And this junior loves to show off that big arm. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. He leaves it with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over a hundo on the game, but this defense is definitely going to have to be more aggressive, commit more guys to stopping that bad man.
Going to try to get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Fires to the wideout. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the 1st down there.
Yeah, and you got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the 1st down. He need to just be a little bit more aware as a defensive guy.
And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. He's got enough for a Missouri 1st down.
Offensively, are you going to take 4 to 6 every play? Yes, please. Sign me up for that. I'm going to take that every single time. Great job by the offense. Staying patient, staying true to who they are. You want to run the football. You want to be physical. You want to establish yourself. Check, check, check.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick strike complete. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Offense trying to pay it off on second. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Missouri, 45. SMU, 20.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
Good enough for first down.
To throw, it's Burr. Got his man on the outside. And he didn't squeeze it, it's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Man, what a break. Great job following on the football. Great job having some awareness. The running back coughed it up, but teammates there to pick him up, following the football. Listen, it's lucky, but it's a good job by the offense.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Wide receiver coming across in motion. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
On to kick it away.
Excellent coverage and tackle that time, and that's how the 3rd quarter comes to a close. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. First down to start the drive after the break. The give to the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to him. Zings it complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Ready to fire from the pistol. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so 3rd down becomes an easier down. It's not 3rd and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down. Got it past the marker. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Tigers have this offense rolling. The give to the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled out of bounds. Really, really nice job.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Harris. There to make the stop, but they use the back in the passing game and pick up the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Power football with the run. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch. It's Jolly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. 4th down and less than a yard, and of course the offense is going to stay on the field. He's got it, and they convert. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Missouri has it ready to go with another 1st down. They go to the ground. Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the catch. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
To the air, it's Burr. Gets it to the back. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Yeah, and you use these running backs so much in the passing game now, and you expect them to make those plays for you, to make those big explosive plays out of the backfield. Just got to make sure he concentrates and see that ball come in.
Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off bounds with that play call.
Almost had the completion, just missed it. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. Hauls it in. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverage.
And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, SMU! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like...
Grabs it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Missouri, 52. SMU, 31.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 1st down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Scanning the field, it's Burr. Feeling some heat. Coming after him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he's brought down after a huge completion. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Barely time to catch our breath after that one, and they've got it 1st and 10, threatening just outside the red zone. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got him downfield. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onsides every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground.
And the pass is complete. He's got it at the 20. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. The handoff keeps working on that clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Touchdown, Missouri! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Mustangs want to crank the tempo. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, it's Burr. He's going up top here late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Got it in the middle, it's Briggs. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the